YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Angelo the Servant King back with another video. Y'all know how I do. Come drop a little game, drop some unfiltered facts. Y'all know how I'm coming. Man, look, so I know y'all know by the title of this video, one of the things I'm going to get in, and I want to really get into that first so we can move forward. I really tried to make myself believe, y'all, that when Tory Lanez dropped his video and he was explaining what happened, I said, well, I know the media gonna pick this up. I know this gonna be trending tomorrow, right? I know they've been waiting on that because when he was accused, when it was alleged, it was everywhere. The attack was crazy. Not just from Meg's camp, but from everybody. Well, you know, the feminists of the world, they had a field day. And I wasn't shocked about that, but then to see so many people, so many men, that's been through similar things, man. Probably not as severe, but they've been through these accusations when it comes to these situations, and they were so hard on Tory. But I mean, I just want to point out, here we are almost a week later, and nobody's talked about this. The Shade Room ain't picked it up. TMZ ain't picked it up. The Breakfast Club ain't picked it up. They pick up everything, right? And here you have a whole video, man. And this is so good because I watched this man in this video. As he explains himself, he makes it, he goes over and beyond to make sure that he doesn't disrespect this girl. He doesn't call out her name. He goes out of his way to almost defend her, not defending him. That was amazing to me, that with what he's going through, with the accusations, with the people that have seemed that seem to have turned on him, he is going above and beyond to keep it respectful. Y'all, I ain't that mature yet. I'm not. I ain't there yet, bro. You lying on me, I'm gonna let it be known how I feel. I don't care about all these fake movements, these fake conscious people that want to bring up this and that, and they want to step up for black people on this end, and then they want to degrade us on that. I ain't with that, and I could care less about their opinion. But this man, let me tell you something, and shout out to Tory, bro, because it was hard watching it. It was hard watching it. He did. Listen, he made up so many excuses for him. So listen, I want y'all, when I get a chance, to go watch it. And if you haven't heard the album yet, you should listen to it, because exactly what he's saying, you can see it play out, right? When they want to censor something, or they want to shift the verdict, I'm talking about public opinion now. When they want to shift it, they can, because they'll quiet some things down. This stuff won't get as much attention, but this will. You can see that it's happening. You can see that this is going on, and it just hurts me. Like I said, not just that he's going through it, but the people that look like him, me and I, could jump and attack him. Especially, like I say, some of these men that done been through this, and it's crazy, man. So if y'all get a chance, please just go on YouTube, pull up Tory Lanez Goes Live, and just listen. And I also want to say this, because a lot of times we so extreme with things. I'm not even saying he's not guilty or he's guilty. What I am saying though, is that us black people have already convicted him before he's had a trial. We've already put the hammer down on that man. People have, not me, but people have already put the hammer down on that man, and as long as that type of stuff is going on, we can't expect them to do anything different. Regardless of, they're gonna do it anyway, regardless. We cannot expect, we can't even ask for nothing different, y'all, if we're already doing what they do. So, if y'all get a chance, please go check out that Tory Lanez live, and at least listen to him. If you come away with he still guilty, that's different. But don't be swayed by the people, by the powers that be. So I also, want to get into this Chelsea Handler and 50 Cent. And this is another one of these. This is another one of these situations that I think I'm gonna use Chelsea and 50 Cent, but I want y'all to see how big of an issue this is. How much bigger than just Chelsea and 50 it is. After 50 announces, F Donald Trump. He says F Joe Biden. I'm voting for Donald Trump. I don't care if Donald Trump don't like black people. He went on to talk about the tax hikes and all those different types of things. Chelsea Handler, the white lady, I think she's a comedian. I don't even know what she do, but I think she's a comedian. I'm positive she's a comedian. I'm watching her interview with, who is she talking to? Man, I forgot. Some clown. She was talking to somebody. I honestly forgot. She was talking to somebody. She says, yeah, and you see, I had to call 50, and I had to tell him, I had to look, like, you're not black if you vote for Donald Trump and you don't vote for Biden. You're not black. And I'm thinking, damn, man. And it immediately, let me tell you something, it immediately made me think about when Joe Biden was on the Breakfast Club and said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Look at how they operate. And I used to say, this is them being arrogant, but it's not. We've allowed it. Us as a people, we've allowed them to now you got an old white lady and an almost 80-year-old white man telling black people what makes them black. What party they have to vote for, and if they don't vote for that particular party, they're not black. And they got all right to do it. You know why? Because they have never, the Democratic Party, and I feel like I have to continue to say this, especially for my people that's viewing these videos for the first time. If you don't know me, I'm an independent. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. My views are very conservative, but I'm an independent, and I don't plan on voting this election, and I really don't see me ever voting in the foreseeable future. But be that as it may, just want to put that out there. But the Democratic Party has not done anything for black people, but yet they know they got our vote. They don't have to do anything, y'all. And it's so crazy that an old white woman now, old white man, they got the nerve, they got the audacity to get on these platforms and say what makes somebody black and what don't. That should bother you. That at minimum, it should make you start thinking like, man, what? They really talking like that? Yeah, that's how they talking. Dude, that's how they talking. And I'm sitting here saying, how did we get here? And I'm an 80s baby, born in the late 80s, but I'm a 90s kid. I was raised in the 90s. So I've been alive for about 4 presidents. I've only been alive long enough to feel the effects of 2. And I say, 1 was the first black president. I was coming into an adult when the first black president won. He actually won on my birthday, November 4th, 2008. And I've been alive for this one now, Donald Trump's whole presidency for 4 years. So I look back and I say we had 8 years of the first black president. And I went back, y'all. And if I'm missing something, I want y'all to send something. I looked up the different campaign ads from President Obama, different campaign trails, because they went on a lot of them, and all of them are on YouTube. Not one time did he say he was doing something for black people. He actually never lied and said, from what I saw, he never made us think he was doing something for black people. But because he was black and he was a Democrat, he already had our vote. He didn't have to say he was doing anything for us. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't have to. Nah, I voted for him. When I turned 18, man, let me tell you something. I was so hyped up. My family was so hyped. Oh, we got a first black president. I wanted to be a part of that. I voted for him. Midway through his term, I started to educate myself on politics as a whole, though. And I started learning about the Democratic Party. It wasn't just about him. I just started learning about the foundation of the actual Democratic Party and what they wanted. And I went saying, damn, this ain't no good for black people. And then I started to say, well, geez, what makes us vote for these people anyway? Let me just tell you this quick story. I was, Bubba. Bubba was a guy I worked with, and we were talking, and we were going on the different presidents, and he's a little older, so he talked about the presidents that were for black people, and he brought up Bill Clinton. And he said to me that black people knew in 91 that Bill Clinton was their president because he went and played the saxophone on, I think it was the Arsenio show, Arsenio Hall show, I could be wrong. But he played the saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show, and that was what got him the black people vote. Listen to me, y'all. He played the saxophone. And if I remember correctly, I think bro said he had on shades or something like that. And I'm like, damn, there you go. This ain't nothing new. They just put somebody in front of black people who seem cool, seem laid back. I remember me being young-minded. President Obama was inviting rappers to the White House. He was playing basketball, nigga. We was like, oh, the realest of the what? Man, that don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing, man. But I don't want to digress too much. I'm saying that to get to where we are now. They are so comfortable with our vote that, one, they don't even have to promise us anything. Joe Biden or Kamala Harris haven't said anything about police brutality. Pull it up. Now, I followed them. I watched. I watched the debates. Our problems are not even up for debate anymore. We're not a part of this conversation. Reparations long gone. Just late last year, reparations was the conversation to have. We ain't even talking about that no more. Go ahead and let them fool you with COVID. Oh, because that's the main thing. And it is. It's very important. A lot of people are dying from it, but we're not even in the talk no more, dog. We're not even in the talk no more. And these jokers got the nerve to say what's black, who's black, and who's not black. I got a question for y'all before I go. Because it's a lot of foolishness I hear about why we got to get this president out of office. And my question is, two questions. What is going on under President Trump? As far as black people, what's going on under President Trump that did not go on with black people under President Obama? Or President Bush? Or President Clinton? I just named the 4 presidents that I have been alive for. So if you've been alive longer than that, tell me something that you see that didn't go on. Not. Please take into account we have social media. So don't be saying, oh, it's more protests now and there's more riots now. No, we can see more of them because we have access to it at the tip of our finger. But that don't mean more of it is going on. So please, and even that would be stupid because we have a lot more rights now than we did. Somebody tell me in the comment section, what's going on under President Trump that did not go on under President Obama, President Bush, and President Clinton. And my next question is, number 2, if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris win, what will change with black people that's going on now? What won't go on when they win? Will innocent black men being killed stop? And I'll take it a step further, because they're not the police. Kamala and Joe, I won't put that pressure on them. But if a policeman kills an innocent black man, will they be prosecuted? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Those are my 2 questions, man. Look, don't forget, before you go, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know anytime I upload a video. All right, man.